Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today we are diving deep into a critical issue affecting competitive gamers on the Windows 10 platform. We at Teknobalta analyzed the recent surge in reports regarding the FACEIT anti-cheat blocking access. The error message is specific. Your system is missing important Windows security updates. Even when users click check for updates, Windows claims the system is up to date or says support has ended. This creates a loop where the AC refuses to launch and the OS refuses to update. Let us break down the root cause. FACEIT requires specific kernel-level security patches to prevent modern exploits. Many Windows 10 builds, especially older versions of Pro or Home, have reached their end-of-life cycle. When a build is no longer supported by Microsoft, it stops receiving the security KB articles that FACEIT demands. Contrary to popular belief, FACEIT has not officially dropped Windows 10 support yet. According to their official documentation, Windows 10 remains usable until October 2026. However, the requirement is that you must be on a version that still receives security updates. If you are on an outdated build like 1909 or 20H2, the anti-cheat will block you immediately. We at Teknobalta have identified 3 primary paths to resolve this technical roadblock. First, we must perform a pre-check of your current system state. Press the Windows key and R, then type winver and hit enter. Check your version number. If it is below 22H2, you are in the danger zone. Now let us look at the first solution, the ESU program. ESU stands for Extended Security Updates. It is usually for enterprise customers, but it is the key here. By joining the ESU program, your Windows 10 will continue to receive critical security patches. FACEIT will see these patches and allow the anti-cheat to initialize. But how do you join ESU if your Windows says it is at the end of the road? This brings us to the advanced technical workaround, the TSforge method. We at Teknobalta recommend using the MAS toolset, specifically the TSforge script. This script modifies the system identity to allow the download of ESU patches until October 2028. To do this, you need to run the script with administrative privileges. Once the TSforge method is applied, go back to Windows Update and click Check for Updates. You will notice a series of new security intelligence updates and cumulative patches downloading. These are the exact files FACEIT is looking for. After the updates are installed, a full system restart is mandatory. During the reboot, Windows will configure the new security features and kernel protections. Now let us discuss the alternative. Upgrading to Windows 11. Many users are hesitant to leave Windows 10, but for FACEIT, Windows 11 is the native environment. Windows 11 includes VBS and TPM 2.0 requirements by default, which the anti-cheat loves. If your hardware supports it, moving to Windows 11 will permanently solve this update error. However, we know many of you prefer the performance and feel of Windows 10. If you stay on Windows 10, you must ensure that your TPM 2.0 is enabled in the BIOS. FACEIT has recently started enforcing TPM requirements even on Windows 10 for certain accounts. If you have updated Windows but still get the error, check your BIOS settings immediately. Look for Security Device Support or PTT on Intel systems and FTPM on AMD systems. Set these to enabled. This provides the hardware-backed security the AC requires. Another potential issue is the use of modified Windows versions like Ghost Spectre or Tiny 10. We at Teknobalta strongly advise against these for competitive gaming. These builds often strip away the very security components FACEIT needs to verify your system. If you are using a modified OS, your only solution is a clean install of official Windows 10 or 11. Let's look at the software side. Sometimes the FACEIT client itself gets corrupted during an update. We recommend a clean reinstall of the anti-cheat. Uninstall it, then delete the FACEIT folder in App Data. Re-download the latest installer from the official website. Before launching, right-click the installer and run as administrator. This ensures all registry keys and drivers are correctly registered in the system kernel. Now, let's talk about the specific KB update that often causes this. Often, it is the secure boot and forbidden signature list updates that are missing. If the automatic update fails, you can manually download these from the Microsoft Update Catalog. Search for your specific build number and look for the latest cumulative update. Installing these manually bypasses the Windows Update service errors. We at Teknobalta have seen this fix the issue for 90% of users who cannot update normally. For the remaining 10%, the issue might be related to system file corruption. Open Command Prompt as admin and run the sfc scan now command. This will verify the integrity of your protected system files. If it finds errors, it will attempt to repair them using the local image. Follow this with the DISM restore health command to fix the underlying Windows image. These steps ensure that when you do apply the ESU patches, they actually stick. Let's summarize the technical workflow we have established. Step 1. Verify your Windows build using winver. Step 2. Enable TPM 2.0 and secure boot in your BIOS. Step 3. Use the TSforge method to unlock ESU updates if your build is EOL. Step 4. Run Windows Update until no more patches are available. Step 5. Reinstall the FACEIT anti-cheat with administrative rights. By following this sequence, you are addressing the security requirements at the kernel level. FACEIT is not trying to force you to Windows 11, but they are forcing you to be secure. In the world of competitive gaming, unpatched operating systems are a playground for cheat developers. This is why these updates are mandatory. If you have tried everything and the error persists, it is time to consider the inevitable. Windows 11 is no longer the buggy mess it was at launch. For gaming performance, especially with newer CPS, it offers better scheduling. We at Teknobalta recommend the 23H2 or 24H2 builds of Windows 11 for the best experience. These builds are fully compatible with FACEIT and will not give you security update errors. Remember, the clock is ticking for Windows 10. Using workarounds like TSforge is a great temporary fix, but it is not a permanent solution. Eventually, FACEIT will require features only found in the Windows 11 kernel. But for now, the ESU method will keep you in the game. We hope this deep dive helped you understand why your anti-cheat was failing. Technical issues like these require a methodical approach. Don't just click buttons. Understand what your OS is telling you. We at Teknobalta are always here to guide you through these complex hardware and software hurdles. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to share it with your teammates who are stuck on the same error. Keeping the community informed is the best way to keep the matches fair and accessible. Check the links in the description for the MAS tool and official Microsoft Update catalog. Always verify the hashes of the tools you download to ensure your system stays safe. We at Teknobalta prioritize your system security as much as your gaming performance. That concludes our technical analysis for today. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more expert troubleshooting and hardware insights. See you on the server.